Right. Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 196. We're roughly about just a few episodes away from episode 200 for the series, which I'm so happy. Which makes this basically, aside from my Comic Corner series, this is currently by far my third, I would say behind that one, this is the third one to reach 200. Yep, the third one. Kamen Rider might be sure eventually, but not right now. I have reviewed as many Kamen Rider as I have Super Sentai. Yep. Now this episode I'm discussing episodes 15 to 18 of Changeman. The first two are standalone episodes. In the case of episode 15. If I can find the correct thing here. Here we go. 15. This course comes right after the two-parter introducing the character of Nana, who doesn't return again until like episode 32. Yep. Now, in the case of episode 15, this is basically a standalone episode about a biker who decided being cruel actually has a nice guy side. Yeah, and what's the plot of the Gomas in this episode? Well, they get poisoned. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's literally it. That's literally the reason why. That's the reason why this is one. 16 is the debut of the character named Sakura, who revealed in this episode that her planet was the first place that the Plant Master went to, where he conquered and destroyed her homeworld. But they revealed this thing called the Memory Angel took a select number of offspring of these creatures, which are revealed to be angels. The best way to describe this species is that, well, the best way to describe it, it's kind of similar to the Organians from Star Trek, the original series, where people smile and, of course, hopefully get a chance to calm down. Though this time, basically, they use sort of, influence. Just calm. While in the case of the game is basically very strong. Like, it's all it was weapons. This one basically is all happy glory, and apparently the Plant Master doesn't like this at all, so she gets attacked several times. At one point, she gets twice absorbed by the monster of the episode, and it's also kind of hints at that Griffin, the one who's the ranger for that one, Hayate, he might be in love with her. I mean, there's a romantic connection with her. But this is one of her only two appearances in the entire series. Now, I did read up when the next time she appears. She is not returned after this into the final episode of Changeman. That's when she returns. 17 is, simply put, the debut of this woman, Queen Amethyst. Yes, a brand new villain. And you might be thinking, okay, so, despite the fact this technically is her debut, do we have a debut of, is there, any other creature who, any new one who pop up over the course of the series? Honestly, no. Not really. Yeah, she is the last one introduced. I mean, aside from having the one-shot monsters, yeah, she's basically kind of like a supporting character. 1718 is her two-part introduction, where she's really be like some woman who was saved by Hayate once again. Though, of course, she throws him into the water and he is injured. She does have official monster in this episode named Gabado, who, and here's the thing, this actually have a handful of monsters she actually had of her own. Her next one is on episode 24. She only had 4 monsters this entire run. Yeah, only 4, which begs the question, why in the world she's like this? I'm not sure. At one point, she can have Boba and Sema, which is interesting. And, of course, Gula is basically working with her. Well, kind of, anyways. Very happy to hear about she's here. And, well, she tries to destroy the Changeman with her creature. She fails. And she also, this whole thing involving a ghost ship. Yeah, what her actual plans, aside from destroying the Changeman, is not exactly known at this point in time. Yeah, and she's an interesting character. I gotta admit, the actress basically at the time was probably a drop dead gorgeous woman at the time. I mean, unlike in the case of Shama, who basically is a woman who speaks with a man's voice, is that the case again? She looked like she speaks her natural voice. Yep. Probably also we needed more sex appeal in the show. And let me take a look here. How old was possibly the actress who played her at the time? Let's see. The show came out in 1985, so she was presumably about 29 at that point in time. And currently, you might be curious, is she still alive? Yes, she is. Excuse me. I'd say she's probably in her 60s right now. Here's a Ree's picture of the Queen. Yeah. Probably the second person who's been sort of a queen in the course of Super Sentai that I could think of. First, of course, is Queen Hedra. And she was around for Changeman and Sun Vulcan. Yep. But yeah, I do enjoy her introduction. It's great. Though, we still got a little while to go. At this point in time, we're basically episode 18. We have exactly 12 more episodes left to go before we stop to do something else. I was going to play The Immortal, but due to the fact that the One Piece is finally released next to the episodes, I'm going to do that next. After I finish episode 30. But next thing I'm going to do is going to be, this wraps this video here. Next one's going to be Comic Corner. It's on the Chainsaw Man. Yes, Chainsaw Man definitely tonight, okay? Next video. Bye.